Properly setting up Google Ads Sitelink extensions in your Google Ads campaigns can make a huge difference in the overall performance of your ads. So we're in a Google Ads account here. This is the new setup. So there's a new layout. You can switch between the new and the old one. If you still have the old layout for whatever reason, I do have past videos you can check out that go through the old layout. But in the new layout, you will find the Sitelink extensions under the assets. So if you expand this little drop down, you can click on assets. And I like to select a campaign. In this example, we've also selected an ad group. And then you can click these to choose which extensions you want to be viewing. So I just clicked Sitelink extensions here. And you can see that there's a handful of extensions here set up at the ad group level. And what these actually look like in an ad, if we come over to Google and we just do a search for like oil change Phoenix, we can see that there's an ad here and it has all of these links down here below the ad. And you'll notice that that's causing this ad to take up like the first half of the page here when I do this search, which is very important because the more space an ad takes up on the Google search results page here, the more likely people are to click on this ad. Partially just because it's taking up a lot of the page, but also because people think that if there's a ton of information here and it's taking up a lot of space, that it's probably a good option for them to click on, right? So just by having these Sitelink extensions here, this ad is probably significantly outperforming this ad. Granted, this ad does have Sitelink extensions here, but they're just showing up down at the bottom. So sometimes this ad will probably display much like this one, but Google's only going to put these big Sitelink extensions on like one of the ads in the search results because it doesn't want the ads to take up the whole first page of Google, right? So how do you actually get these to show up in your ads? Let's talk about the actual setup process. So if we come back here to our ad account and we select a campaign, we can just click this add button here. And because I have this selected right here, it's by default going to take us to where we can set up a Sitelink extension. And in this case, it's actually bringing in the existing extensions that we had set up here. But basically, all you would do is add in the actual text. So that's going to be the link part here. And then you can add in a description, which I recommend doing. Add in a description 1, description 2, and then the final URL, which is the actual page that people are going to link off to here, which is congruent with what we're seeing here. So we have the actual headline, and then you can see down here in the very bottom, it's showing the link that it's going to take us to. So this one goes to the locations page, this one goes to the oil change page, this one again to the locations page, this one to oil filter replacement page. So it's actually taking us to different pages on their website, and then there's descriptions underneath these as well, which is what's causing them to take up such a large portion of the ad here. And that's all you really need to do. You know, I recommend adding stuff here that is going to complement what's already happening with your ads. So like somebody's looking for an oil change, and this is talking about special offers, all their locations, finding the store that you can take your car into to get a actual oil change, oil filter replacements, which is very, it's a part of the oil change, right? So if we're running a campaign to try to get people to do oil changes, then we would want to have Sitelink extensions on that campaign or that ad group that are relevant, right? And so it's going to be different. Like these ones are 50% off, senior discount, locations, about us, our deals. So that should help give you some context. If you're not sure what to put here, you can always just do a search for your own keyword and see what your competitors are adding in here. And don't copy them exactly, obviously, but take what they're doing and improve upon it and use it for your own purposes, I would say. But it's pretty simple. You just add in the actual text for the link, the descriptions, and then the final URL. And then you can choose whether you want those to be at the ad group level, the campaign level, or the account level, which just means, do you want these to show up on just this one ad group or the whole campaign or every campaign in your account, right? So you can make that selection here. You can create new ones, use existing ones, whatever you need to do. And then once you actually set your Sitelink extensions up, you're going to find that as the ads run, you're going to get this data that shows up here. If you're not seeing what you're looking for, you can use the custom columns to select the whatever value you want to see in the data here. Once you have the correct column set up, you can track how many conversions are coming through. Now, it's important to note that this data isn't necessarily data about the Sitelink extension itself. It's just data about what happens when the Sitelink extensions show on your ads. So essentially, the conversions are just conversions from the ads when the Sitelink extension was shown, or clicks are clicks on the ad when the Sitelink extensions were shown, right? So that's kind of a nuanced thing there, but just know that it's not necessarily the performance of the Sitelink extension, it's just the Sitelink extension when it's shown on the ad. But you can test these, try different ones, and see what's performing the best. So like these three, when these three show up, we're getting conversions on the ad, which is a good sign. Maybe we want to turn off these other three because they actually are basically the same as these top ones here. So we might want to turn these off, try new ones, continue testing to figure out what's actually getting us the highest number of conversions in our ads. So that's basically it. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of Google Ads, Sitelink extensions, or anything of that nature, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.